right. Thank you for joining me this evening. We have been doing Christmas in July, giving you all a sneak peek of the new catalog that will be available to you guys, I think August 4th. So, however, if you are in the Ottawa area or surrounding area and interested in a catalog, please send me a message. I'm more than happy to get that to you. So we've been playing from the catalog. We've been playing with the snowflake from the main catalog that's available at the moment. We've been playing with the trees. What is it called? The perfectly plaid. And now we are going to do some cards with the Christmas Gleaming. And this set comes with 2 punches. This is the only set that you can get that also comes with the designer series paper, which is absolutely beautiful. So it's a great deal because you get, like I said, you get these 2 fantastic punches, and then you get the designer series paper as well. So, and the stamps, of course. So these were the cards that we made yesterday. So I typically try to make cards that don't always necessarily need to have a statement or a saying, but there are always such lovely things that you can add, right? So this one we focused mostly on the stamps, sort of creating our own designer paper. This one was a little fancier with a little bit of heat embossing, and then here I fixed up the one from last time just to have it look a little bit better. So, I mean, you could add a strip of designer series paper here if you wanted to, quite easily, but I wanted to keep it. You could add a ribbon if you wanted to. If you had any of the foil, you can get some of the foil. You can add foil. Like, there's so many options, but I wanted to show you something really simple that you could do. We can make it as fancy as you want, but then I don't have all of the stuff, and not everyone's going to have all of the stuff either. So, but today we are going to be making some very pretty cards. So I had some gold foil, or sorry, this one is the copper foil. And I put it through my embossing. So this is the Dainty Diamond embossing. So I thought it looked really pretty. And then this is the designer series paper. And we're going to do, it's so hard to pick what side. I'm telling you, it's so pretty. But we're going to do this side. So whenever I design a card, I think about what is my focus. So for example, here, what is the focus? I really wanted to focus on this particular piece, right? I really wanted to focus on these particular pieces. So then I try to make a neutral background or to offset the piece that I want it to be the focus. So whenever I'm looking at creating cards, I'm always thinking about what is my focus. So what is my focus here? Here my focus is the simplicity of the lines and of the beautiful line work and so on in the stamps, right? Which is displayed really nicely in the heat embossing. So that's sort of where my brain is when I'm thinking about designing a card. So as much as I liked this side, to me, it would have looked too busy to have those things as well, right? Your eyes would be trying to figure out, like, there's so much to see. What is the sort of the focus? So I decided, I mean, you could have it this way. It looks just as, like I said, it's so pretty. But I really wanted to focus on the baubles, the jewels, the baubles. There we go. So I really wanted the focus to be on this area, and so I've chosen a background that's a little quieter, right? All right, so let's put this one together. I've noticed since doing this that I tend to choose card designs that are more subtle, more simple elegance, or simple stated, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but they're definitely, I certainly have a type that I like, that's for sure. And my card is not folding very well, is there? Oops, wrong side. Don't want to be doing that. There you go. So I will have to, I think I used the wrong paper on the wrong side. So I am just going to have to fix it later. The joys of doing things on live. I might add if I can find here. So I had this washi tape that my parents gave me in my stocking at Christmas. So you can use whatever you have. That's the great thing about making cards, is it can be as unique as you are, right? There we go. That looks much better. And often the things we plan never go quite the way we want, right? So I'm going to put glue adhesive on the half of it because I want the card to open like that. Okay. And sort of center it here. Sorry if I bumped the camera. There we go. And then this, I must admit, is my favorite paper. So, you know, you can pick and choose what you want, right? We can do 2 smaller ones like that. And then for the first 3 people that order this set, my gift to them is this package. You get 5 sheets of copper elements, and it's got these little foil leaves in it. It has stars, another bauble, big star, a couple little stars, and you get 5 of those, which makes a ton of cards. So not only do the first 3 people that ordered the set get that, but as well as I will send them some pictures of some card ideas with using those elements specifically. So we could do something like this. There's nothing to say that all of the baubles have to be upright. We could have one on its side. And then, like I said, you just sort of add as you like. So I think I kind of like it like that. All right, so now that I know where to put it, and I want this bauble to pop up and this bauble to be flat. Ornament, I guess, bauble ornament. So he's gonna go about there. And him I want to pop up. Now, if you have your own baubles from before, that's great, right? You can always add your own So like for example, where is it? This one here, this stamp here is a bit bigger. It's from a punch that I had before. So it gave me 3 different sizes. So you just have to sort of think about what you have and how you can use it in a different way. But this paper is so beautiful. So this one I think I'm going to do down there. And this one I'm going to do up here. This paper was so popular that they brought it back. So last year they sold out very quickly, and so they brought it back this year. That's how popular it was. So. Super pretty. There we go. So that's our card there. A little fancy fold, and again you can put whatever sentiment you want. If you have a sentiment, you can use the sentiment from there, but I tend to create my cards without sentiments, because then that way it could be Happy Hanukkah, it could be a Merry Christmas, it could be you know, Happy New Year, it could be, you know, season's greetings, whatever sentiment you want, right? So all right, next one. So for this one, I just love this paper. So I wanted this paper to sort of be the main focus, but unfortunately I can't just do a card like that and give it to you. Well, I mean, I could, but I mean, it's not as fancy. So what I did was, this is very vanilla. So we have just our standard very vanilla card. And then I did this piece just slightly smaller, and I did a really nice embossing. It's I can't think of the name right now, but it's just really subtle. Dainty Diamonds, I think is what it's called. It's the new one in the catalog, and it's really pretty. I like it. It's really nice and subtle, and it goes well with florals, or because of the geometric and all of that stuff. So I thought it worked well with the geometric on that one there. So let's put that on. I just wanted a bit of texture to it, because I found just putting that on there, it just looked too flat. Just so pretty. I just love the colors. There we go. All right. So then this is just from the Stitch So Sweetly, I think, is an oval. So again, I really wanted the focus to be on the really pretty paper. So I punched these out and stamped them in the Pretty Peacock. Isn't that a pretty name? Pretty Peacock. So it's sort of like that turquoise color that you see in the paper. So my idea was, so I really wanted this paper to be the focus, but you know, you have to have a little bit of splash here too. So this is one of the foil from the other elements, and I thought I had a ribbon, but I guess I don't. Oh, here it is. So, and then I had a ribbon. Maybe? Yes? Ribbon? No? What do you think, Pam? Ribbon? No ribbon? Not sure. All right, you let me know, and I will. So my decision is, do I want to pop this up, or do I want to pop these up? But I think I'm going to pop this up. So I'm going to put these sort of on flat. I don't know if you can hear the dog panting in the background, but he's very upset with me that I didn't let him in. He keeps thunking against the door. So I think I want it like this. I have to admit, when I was first playing with cards and stuff like that, I kept putting my ornaments, you know, very up and down, and then I saw another card that had it on an angle, and I was like, of course. Who said the ornaments all had to be up and down? All right, let's see. The question is, bow or no bow? That is the question. That is the million-dollar question. Bow or no bow? Sorry, I've managed to get glue all over myself. Let me just grab a wipe, sorry. I was trying to glue the little ornament, and of course the glue came out super fast. So, bow or no bow? See, I tend to choose cards with no bows, and then I watch my friend Marianne, when she makes her cards, she uses bows all over the place, and it looks so pretty. A bow in a solid copper or gold. I would agree, however, I do not have a bow in a solid copper or gold, so maybe we'll leave it off for now. All right, no worries. It's on my wish list. Things to get. So I am going to pop this one up though. I do want to give it a bit of dimension. So there we go. So again, oh, maybe I do like the bow. Yeah, okay. I do like the bow. So again, like I said, when I was designing this one, I wanted the focus to sort of be on that pretty paper. And so I kept my baubles a bit quieter, so to speak, right? So there we go. So really simple little card. All right, last one. Oh, you're gonna like this one because it's a really cool fold. So this one is gonna have a fancy fold. So this one is the up and down fold. So like I said, there's really only a couple of folds that you can do. When you cut your paper, let me grab a piece of paper to show you. When you cut your paper, so when you have a standard piece of paper, there's really only two ways you can cut it. You can cut it down the middle, and then you fold it, and then that gives you a standard card like that, which is either sideways or this way, or you cut it this way at 4 1/4, and that gives you the up and down card. Okay, so this is an up and down one. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but I call it the up and down one. And then once you have the basic dimensions, like this one here, instead of folding in half, you fold it 1/3 and 1/3. And I do have some cards with that as well. But this card, so it's my up and down card. I cut off about 3 inches, turn it on its side, and we are going to make it into a fancy flappy card. It's very exciting. So for this card, again, I really wanted this to sort of be the focus and then the cool flappy thing. So I chose to do a quiet piece on the bottom. But before I do that, I'm going to put this piece on. So this is my flappy piece. So it's going to come, and this is going to cover. It's going to come here and then fold over. So kind of want it sort of inside just slightly, so that when I fold it, it's sort of in line here, like that. See? Oh, the dog, the phone, my goodness, the house is a buzzing. Sorry. There we go. So then I'm going to put this one on top to sort of cover that that flappy part. And then later I'll put a piece of white on the inside. So on this side though, I cut this. I just thought this was so pretty. Like I said, the paper is gorgeous. It's so hard to decide. Like, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Nice green. Dog. Dog-a-log. Doggart. You'd think he hasn't been with me all day for the past several months. Now he's crying. Oh dear. All right, so there we go. There's the basics. And then for your sentiment, I got this. Look how pretty that is. So again, because I wanted the focus to really be on this really pretty paper and the cool fold, I wanted to keep this simple. So, but I mean, I could embossy the back piece, but I didn't want to do that. And now for these, I got to tell you about this new product. Oh, I better do this. Okay, so this new product, what it is, it's like a whole sheet. So you cut off the section. Where did I put it? Here. So you cut off a section, then you attach it to your paper. Then you take your paper, you put your embossing things on it, your dies. You push it through, right? You push it through, and then it comes through both the paper and the double adhesive. And then all I have to do now is I'm going to have to pick off this little paper and it'll be a full adhesive on the back. So I don't have to try and put glue on it or any of that kind of stuff. It is fan-freaking-tastic, let me tell you. Because before, it was such a pain. Especially if you had like teeny tiny things like this that you had to glue on. So I kind of want that centered. Like that. So if I pop it up, so here's another one of the copper foil balls that you get in that pack. I just think it's so pretty. All right. There we go. So we're going to sort of put that on an angle. And again, I've got another bow. It says close. Copper and gold are very different, and it's very challenging to find ribbon that has that sort of copper look to it. I don't even think they have, I mean, I have to double check, but I don't think they have a copper ribbon in the catalog. They've got gold, but not copper. So, and then this, where did it go? I'm going to put it like that. And then my words, watch, it's so exciting. I don't have my glasses on, so just give me a second here. There we go. So I'm just peeling off the paper. Oh, isn't that awesome? So, do we want peace, love, joy? Joy, love, peace? What do we want? What order do we want? Peace, love, joy, joy, love, peace. Copper thread or string. There might have been, I'm sure my upline knows. I'm still relatively new, so I don't know. There might have been, but at the moment I don't think there is. I think there's like a gold one. All right. Joy, love, peace. Peace, love, joy. All right. Peace, love, joy. So let's see here. Peace, love, joy, love, peace. Look at that. How easy is that? I'm telling you, this this adhesive stuff is amazing. Just makes it so much easier. I know they're not lined up. Hopefully that won't bother too many people. I know some people like everything to be whooshed. There we go. And then, you know, we can add one of these. See, this is gold, but I think because it's tiny, it doesn't, it looks okay. If I don't put it too close to the copper, I think it'll be okay. So there we go. Last one. There we go. So the 3 cards that we made today are pretty flippy fold. Again, I wanted to really focus on that pretty paper and the neat fold. And then this one here, again, focusing on the paper at the back. And then this fancy fold here, focusing on, I really wanted to make the ornament first and foremost. So there you go. So those are the cards that we've done today. And then the cards that we did last time. Here, move this one up there. These ones down here. Whoops, not that one. These ones here. So these ones here, we're focusing on more on the stamps. These ones focusing more on the beautiful, beautiful paper and the copper foil. There's so many options. Like I said, it's a great set, and the punch makes it so easy so that you can, you know, be punching all sorts of things. Like you can even do other types of colors if you don't necessarily want the turquoise and the copper, right? You can do the reds and the greens like the standard ones. So pretty. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to make cards with the holly and a little bit of the other one. I'm going to bring in some elements from the Peaceful Boughs. So I think we're going to do a transition from the Christmas Gleaming to the Peaceful Boughs. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoy spending this time with you, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Take care. Have a great night.